So about once every 3 months, my workplace arbitrarily hand out gift vouchers which can be redeemed at over 25,000 locations, but only 3 of these are any use to me and my plastic habit. Only 2 of those operate outside of London, and only 1 of them operates at all anymore, so I had no choice but to go with Argos. I bloody hate Argos. It's a place where you have to pick what you want out of a catalogue, and generally you only get to ask for something in the area of what you want and let the warehouse staff do the picking for you. Say for example you wanted to buy, I don't know, a Transformer. You get to pick the range and the size class, but not the character, so you probably end up with something that sucks.
Oh.
Unless you go leader class. So this is animated leader class Megatron. Normally I don't do leader class because there's only so much room in my house and also I'm a cheapskate. So this is my first and only leader class figure. So let's see what I've been missing. I actually really like the robot mode. It looks mean and beefy enough, and it's roughly in scale with all the other Decepticons. Well, except Lugner, but that's a different story. And the fusion cannon looks pretty mean here. I didn't know this until I watched Dan Horso's review, but you can actually cock it, which is great. And until you do, it's actually more temperamental than Universe Galvatron. I don't have the box anymore, but I can promise you that it actually said, "Megatron annihilates his enemies with his fusion cannon!" So that's what it's for. I think Megatron's the only animated guy who actually has a gun. I mean, think about it. Axes, lances, maces, clubs, guitars, traffic lights, you name it. But Megatron had to ruin it by just having a gun. Oh wait, he totally has 2 huge swords. The box also says something about changing expressions. But I haven't seen that happen yet. I mean, he does have an articulated mouth and brow, but they don't seem to do anything. I mean, his head doesn't even move. I guess they're supposed to work in tandem with the light and sound action, which is actually pretty awesome. I mean, there's fewer things cooler than a flashing red Decepticon insignia, and amongst those things are violent goading and maniacal laughter. I gotta say the vehicle mode is kind of disappointing. I mean, the front end's pretty cool. It's a pretty mean-ass attack chopper, but the back end is just Megatron's legs. I mean, look at it from beneath. It just looks like Megatron doing a flying headbutt. It's actually less convincing than Blitzwing's jet mode, and that thing practically had legs. But I suppose the sound effects and rotors are pretty cool. It's like I'm right there. It's pretty hard to say that I dislike this thing, but my main whinge is that the transformation is way too simple. It's like deluxe simple. And a big portion of it involves taking off the gun chunk and putting it back on somewhere else. I mean, fair enough, but it's a bit of a cop-out on a figure that costs as much as 2 Voyagers, or 4 Deluxes. I mean, let's have another look at Stormcloud. He's big and bad. He has light and sound action, he has an awesome alt mode and a really fun transformation. So is Megatron 15 quid better than that? No, he is not. Surely he should be proportionally more entertaining rather than just bigger. This thing sadly is a bit of a dud, and I'm pretty pleased I didn't spend any actual cash on it.